You want to be that real estate agent, aka the real estate agent that is killing it on YouTube. But let me tell you one thing. It's because they are making these videos, and I'm going to share with you the exact list of videos you need to make to ensure that you have a successful real estate channel that is generating leads on autopilot, how to make sure your YouTube thumbnails are click worthy, and share with you some tips and tricks around content planning. So if you're ready, keep on watching. Alright, I promised you a list, so here is that list. Now I know what you're thinking. Why is it all black? Well, this is a spreadsheet that I have created where I have compiled a list of real estate YouTube videos that every real estate agent should know, in addition to, if I go back up to the top, the video concept and outline, the YouTube video description, and alternative SEO titles. So SEO stands for search engine optimization. SEO titles that you could use to help boost your videos in the YouTube algorithm. Now, I have this blacked out because, well, I don't want to give away my homework for free, if you know what I mean. But if you want a copy of this exact list, then comment down below video list in the comment section, so I will give you access to the list because, well, you're my bestie. So instead of going through each row one by one in terms of the video topic, I'm going to share with you some visual thumbnails that go along with the title, because as you know, I sell Canva templates on Etsy for my real estate agent besties. I have a new set of thumbnail designs that come in 5 different colors. So this is, if you look over here, I have this in 5 different colors, and really what it is 30 YouTube thumbnails that you can use, and all you have to do is basically drag and drop your photo into the thumbnail and you are moving and shaking, and I will come back to this to show you what that all actually entails. Here are the demo versions of the thumbnails that you could purchase on my Etsy shop. Scan this code here to find out more, or find the link in the description box down below. But as mentioned, this is a total of 30 thumbnails, but really what this is roughly 26 different videos you can make, just because I have variations of the same kind of video topic. Now, the first one here is cost of living in your city name and the year. So this is what the thumbnail looks like. Moving on to number 2, pros and cons of living in your city and year. 3, we have top 5 communities to live in your city and also year. Moving on, we have moving to your city and 5 things you need to know. Do you like these thumbnails? I like these thumbnails. Number 5 is 5 reasons not to move to your city in the year. This, I have 2025 here, but it should just be any year. And the reason why you're seeing year in brackets, like here down here for the market report, is that these videos are, one, in terms of the market report, you can do every single month, and the other videos that I've just shown you, the thumbnails, those are kind of videos that are considered evergreen content. So you literally could do those videos every single year in order to attract leads that are most likely already searching for those kinds of videos inside Google and even on YouTube. Now, moving on to number 7, what a certain price point buys you in your city. Now, this is a video that you can make for multiple budgets or multiple home ranges depending on the price. So you could do 500,000, 600,000, 7, 8 million dollar homes. You get the gist. And then at number 8, we have tour of your city's most luxurious homes. This is a fun little thumbnail I have here with 4 different images of homes. And if we go down here, we have the top 5 hidden gems in your city name that you must visit. Now, this one isn't necessarily real estate, but is a nice video to create as you may be targeting a wider audience. And so when they come to your channel, they're going to figure out that, oh, you are a real estate agent and you do know your stuff about your market, which is essentially the premise of this video here. The next one is going to be local business highlights and interviews. This is a great kind of video to build relationship ties with the community and local businesses, because if you scratch their back, they most likely will scratch your back, and these videos are just fun and easy to make. So there is that thumbnail mock-up I have there for you. The next few thumbnails I have is in regards to property tours, which is something every real estate agent loves to do, especially the nice ones, right? So this is one variation of the thumbnail. And if we go down here, I have a second variation with the price on at the bottom. The third one here is the price at the top. And then the fourth variation is a grid. So you have 3 images you could use with the price at the bottom. The next one is 3 images again, but in this case, the price is at the top. So you have a variety that you could choose from if you do decide to support my creative work on Etsy. Thank you so much. And this just gives you, again, that variety. So if you are a channel that is very in tune with property tours, then you have that variety, so it doesn't look like the same house. So that's just from an aesthetic point of view, if you will. Moving on, we have this video here, page number 16, which is a virtual tour of new construction homes in your city. And this is great if you have, again, if you are in an area with new development and you have information that is coming soon and that people want to know. And of course, with that, you can either go talk to the builders yourself, or if they have a website, you can most likely just screen share your computer screen and kind of walk through how you normally would if you were with a client asking you about the new build homes here. So there is that thumbnail there. The next one is similar in the fact that it is the top 5 new home builders in your city in that year. Again, if you are in a new construction area and there are different kind of model homes built by different builders, this is something that you can address. So with these kinds of homes, you could say that this kind of home fits this lifestyle, or this kind of home suits this kind of family dynamic, and so on and so forth. The next video I have here is more in line with the real estate process. So in this case, this is buying a home in your city, the complete process. This would be obviously towards buyers. The next one we have here is how to sell your home fast in your city, obviously directed towards sellers. Now with these 2 videos, this is an opportunity for you to explain how you as an agent work with buyers and how you work with sellers. So it's kind of like an initial introduction to you rather than having cold leads come to you, which most likely is not the case, but this gives the consumer the opportunity to become a potential client, so they can kind of feel you out before they do reach out to you. So the next one here is how to sell your home without a real estate agent. Now this one is kind of quirky because the essence of this video is the fact that you want to make the process sound somewhat complicated to the seller. So this really is a video for you to pitch yourself in the fact that if you hire me as your real estate agent, I will indeed get this home sold because I have this incredible marketing process, this, that, and the other. Now, the next thing here is how to buy a home without a real estate agent. Again, it's similar kind of concept to the previous video there. You kind of want to make it sound a little bit complicated because the idea is that if they hire you as a representing real estate agent, the home buying process or the home selling process is going to be an absolute breeze because of you. Now, next we have the top 5 mistakes first-time homebuyers make in city name. Again, directed towards buyers. Next, we have the best eats in city name year. Now, this again is not very much about real estate, but because you are a real estate agent, it's going to end up being about real estate. But this again is just a fun video that's a little bit quirky, a little out there, a little creative, again, for you to share what you like about your community. Or again, you can also integrate local businesses and interview the owners there. But this is just for SEO. SEO again stands for search engine optimization. So if people are searching for different restaurants, different cuisines, this video very well could pop up. And again, they will find your channel, find you, and realize that, oh, you are a real estate agent. And so you do know your stuff about your community and your city. The next one we have here is top schools in city names, so best neighborhoods for families. So if you are a real estate agent that really services the family dynamic, this is something that I'm sure parents are looking for, especially in regards to moving to certain areas, and they want to know the different schools and amenities that are in that community for their kids or their future kids. Now, the next one we have is best time to buy a home in city name, year. This is a video, obviously, of you talking about whether it's a good time to buy now or buy later, and you can kind of play both sides, but you can talk about the pros and cons of each in regards to that specific kind of consumer, whether they are a first-time home buyer or they're looking to purchase a second residence or they are an investor. So that's something that you could talk to as talking points within this kind of video here. Next, we have, should you rent or buy in city name, year. Again, this could also be targeted towards first-time homebuyers, young homebuyers, or young potential homebuyers who may not be ready to buy just yet, or those who are looking to invest in this city, or those who are just looking to move to a city for just a short period of time, or perhaps maybe are looking to put down roots in the city. Any which way you could spin this kind of video topic. Now, the next video we have here is your city a good place to invest in real estate? And again, that says 2025 guide, but again, this is the kind of video you can make every single year that is directed towards investors or people who want to start investing in your area as a means of having an additional source of income if that is what they so desire. Now, the next one we have here is the virtual city tour. Now, this one is fun because you could very well do this video at home on your computer by simply screen sharing Google Maps. So if your city is a city that is broken up, let's say in quadrants, you could talk about the different kinds of communities, neighborhoods that are in each area based on what you're showing, and that's why it's hence a virtual tour. And obviously you can overlay some B-roll if you do go to those areas and just take some quick shots of, I guess you could say, the neighborhood and community. Next up is kind of similar in the fact, but this is just the community tour, where it is just a specific neighborhood, just a specific community. Next up, we have community or city comparisons. Again, you could, if you are in a specific city and you have diverse neighborhoods and people want to see the differences between each, if they might be similar, if they might be different, you could speak to the differences of those communities. Or in this case, if you are within the same province or same state, you could talk about different city comparisons and what the price point of homes would look like in those two cities. And that, my friends, is the 30 YouTube thumbnails I have for you. Again, 30 YouTube thumbnails, but really 26 video ideas. Again, if you want this specific list of YouTube videos, then make sure you comment down below video list and I will give you access to this. Sorry for the interruption. Let me drop this introduction. I sell Canva templates on Etsy for my real estate agent besties. I don't have a beat on this track because I am not a rapper, a singer. All I do is help agents prosper. Scan this code and you'll be the winner. Or find the link to my Etsy shop in the description box down below. Subscribe and let's get back to the video. As mentioned, this comes in 5 different colors, and when you purchase this off of Etsy, you will get this exact document. You will just get the one because I do make this in different colors, but let's say just to give you a quick little peek and a preview, I'm going to go ahead and open up this here, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to actually design your thumbnails. Because this is my template, I actually have 2 buttons, but you will just see the one template here which says use template for new designs. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up here into full window. So as mentioned, this is what the template will look like, and all you have to do is plug and play. So you just need to plop in some images, stock images, obviously photos of yourself, and obviously change up the text so it is relevant to you if you so choose. But I'm going to do the first thumbnail here, and in this case I'm just going to go and drag in just a picture of a city in the background. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab an image of myself, and for this specific tool, the background remover, you will need Canva Pro, so make sure you scan that code here to try Canva Pro for 30 days free. But I'm going to go ahead and make sure you select the image, go up to edit up here, or you could hit background remover right away, right there. But I'm just going to do this here. And I typically always like to add an additional effect, which is shadow, and I go for the drop effect. Now you can play around with the values here to make it more intense of a shadow. And all you would really do is just size this up appropriately. Don't do that. Don't do that. All right. Hold on. Technical difficulties. All right, so the reason why that happened is because the background is actually a frame. So to not have your image go into the frame when you are situating yourself, two things you could do. You can click on the image itself and just hit the lock tool, or alternatively, you can click and drag. So before you drag, click your image and you want to hold down the Control or Alt key. So the Control or Option key, one of the two. For me, it's the Control one. And you can just move and situate your image where you need to. And then you can go ahead and enlarge yourself. Again, I'm going to hold the Control key and just move myself accordingly like that. And for this image here, you want to go to positions here, and you want to make sure that you are actually above this text here, which is the affordable one. So it looks like that. Or you can just put yourself all the way to the top here. And if you want to move yourself as well, you can also just use the keys on your keyboard to situate yourself. I'm going to actually enlarge this so my arm down here doesn't look like it's cut off. And just do it like that, like that. And if you need to move the arrows, you can. If you need to move this text, move it over here. And boom, there you go. Thumbnail. That took less than 2 seconds. So now that you have the video idea and you have the thumbnail, well, we're kind of doing this backwards because typically speaking, you would want to kind of flesh out the idea for this video. So if you don't have a system as to how you are planning your videos, well, I have a solution for you. In addition to selling Canva templates on my Etsy shop, I also sell Notion templates on Etsy. So if you're not familiar with Notion, Notion is essentially a productivity slash, I guess you'd say file management journal, digital journal, anything you want. Essentially, it is I like to refer to it as a blank whiteboard, and you program it how you want it to be. Now, in this case, this is a template for specifically just content creation. Now, if you do head over to my Etsy shop, I do actually sell 3 total Notion templates as of the recording of this video. I have, again, this is that content creation hub here that I just shown you on that other tab there. And then I have a transaction one here, and then an agent hub. So if you are considering purchasing a Notion template from me, I would go ahead and just purchase this agent hub, as these 2 templates here are already included inside the agent hub here, just as a 411. But in any which way, again, this is just the content creation dashboard, and this is actually what I personally use to plan my videos. I like to batch plan my videos, but you can also just do a video one at a time if you so choose based on your time. But in this case, this is what this looks like. And essentially, I have created this Kanban board, they call it, based on the different phases of a YouTube video. So let me open up this card here so you can kind of see the premise of what this all entails. So when I go ahead and create a YouTube video, obviously I have the idea, and I take that idea and I just flush it all out here inside this Notion space here. And typically what I do is in this pre-content planning area, this is where I would go ahead and do the research that I need for that video. I would create kind of the breakdown and then create, let's see down here, the bullet outline of what I need to verbally say in this video. So I would give myself an intro hook and then my outro, so I know exactly what I need to say when it comes on filming day. Now, obviously this particular video here, which is a Canva video for real estate agents, but you get the idea. If you do use this system, you can do the exact same thing for your real estate content. But again, ideas mean nothing without execution, but this area just enables me to go in and plan the video ahead of time, so I'm not scrambling when I am filming my content on filming day. And so I have other tutorials and videos simply just about this Notion template. I will link them in the cards above and in the description box down below if you would like to check them out. But again, this is something that I use to plan my videos. And then once I'm done planning, I obviously film. and then you create your YouTube thumbnails, and then you want to obviously put all that information from here and upload it into YouTube. Now let's go ahead and just simulate what that all would look like, just very simply. So I'm gonna go ahead and download this thumbnail here, the first one. Ta-da! Download this, and this is YouTube. You want to go over to here and just go over to your YouTube studio. And so this is when you have filmed the video, you have edited it if you so choose, and you're ready to basically upload this. So in this case, I would go to create here, I would go to upload video, and then I would select a file. So I'm just going to click and drag a random one here for now, just so I can show you how to properly upload your thumbnail. And obviously this is where you would put your YouTube title. Now typically I don't do my, I guess I call it like my YouTube SEO in here. I just hit next because I actually like to be in the full window. So let me show you what that means. I'm going to save it, close here, and I'm going to go into content here. And this is where I'm going to actually open up the video here, which is what we've just uploaded into YouTube. So this is what the YouTube guts looks like. And so in this case, I would go and take the YouTube title. So let me just unblack this section so I can show you, just give you a sneak peek of what that looks like. So in this case, here I have, you know, some SEO titles. So I could just take this first one here, copy that, and let's go ahead and paste that here. Obviously get rid of that dash. Obviously put your city name and the year in there, and then I also give you literally the YouTube video description. And so you would literally just take this, you would copy this, and this is where you would put that into the video description down here. And if you scroll down to, you will see upload file, and all you have to do is just take the thumbnail we created from Canva and just hit open or upload and just hit save. And obviously right now this video is listed as private, but you can also have it as unlisted. But ideally, personally, I like to schedule out my content, so I pick a specific day and time and schedule it out so that it will automatically hit as public or go out as public on that day. So as you can see here, we have the title here, we have the thumbnail here, and we have the YouTube video description. And that's how you do real estate YouTube. That is it for today's video. If you made it to the end, then you know what it is, you know what to do. Yeah. Comment down below #NCrew so I know you are a real one. And if you want to learn how to design a well thought out YouTube banner that acts as your digital real estate billboard, then I highly recommend you check out this video right over here. And if you're ready, get ready to click in 3, 2, 1.